Sue-Ann, who are you and what do you do?
Hi, so my name's Sue-Ann Pien, and I'm mostly known as an actor, but I recently directed. I directed a short film called Once More Like Rain Man, which is what we're gonna talk about today. So it's an incredible piece. It was written by and stars teenage autistic actress Bella Zoe Martinez, and it's about an autistic, neurodiverse actress's experience navigating the Hollywood casting scene. And it was phenomenal because I got to put a lot of my friends in it, and especially people who were disabled, neurodivergent, or on the spectrum, like myself.
Mars won finalist to film director. How does that even happen?
Oh my gosh. So I have some special interests, as some people on the spectrum are known to have, and one of them is space. I was one of the candidates for Mars 100, Mars One, and it was a long time ago, and it was literally the first colonists that would go to Mars, and my family is a family of aerospace engineers. So my dad's a rocket scientist, granduncle rocket scientist. So my mom worked in aerospace. So from a very young age, I was like, the first thing I want to do is, I want to go to space. I want to know what that's about. And then, it was a long journey. And just actually recently I went, I know Ridley Scott Associates during the strikes, there was a huge bidding war with Baz Luhrmann, and people were trying to figure out, who gets the rights to make the documentary on this, and actually wanted to shoot this. If this ever goes, I want to be the one to shoot the next rounds, and also in the spaceship, and I want to go to space with this. So, I'm sorry. What were we talking? We were talking about something leading up to directing. It was, on a tangent.
Modeling, acting, directing. One's gotta go. Which one?
Ooh, definitely modeling. I don't feel like I was ever that great of a model. I was lucky enough to work with a lot of brands and top photographers. I shot with Merton Marcus, but honestly, I don't know. I mean, I will not say no to a brand campaign. I better shut up before my agents are like, what are you saying?
You're a woman of many hats. Which one's toughest to wear, actor or director?
Definitely director. This was one of the hardest things I think I've ever done in my entire life. So if you don't know this, when you're an actor, it's so easy. You show up, the words are on a page. I know exactly what I'm gonna say. Someone's doing my hair, my makeup. I know exactly, where to go, who and what. And being the director, it's managing. I think we had hundreds of people. It was incredible. So this was such a phenomenal, filmmaking, learning experience. It's a leadership position, right? So there's a lot of things that skill set wise are very different than acting. Directing was really, we learned by fire. Yeah.
What's one thing you witnessed on set that made you say, I'm not doing that as a director?
Ooh, you mean on my own, like when I was an actor? That's a very good question. Yes. So, as somebody who loves being on set, the filmmaking experience, I have seen extras being treated awfully. And I remember thinking in my head, I would never, ever allow anybody on any one of my sets to be made to feel less than. I don't care what role you're doing. I don't care if you're a PA or you're the DP or you're an extra or you're number one or number two or number three on the call sheet. And that was really important to me, that the culture of a set that I ran was respectful and kind.
You directed Once More, like Rain Man. How did your own life experience shape the choices you made in the film?
Oh my gosh. Well, I am known as a highly masking female on the spectrum. So most of my acting experience, people didn't understand or know that I was autistic, right? And, the older generations, you see that more. Daryl Hannah, Anthony Hopkins, all on the spectrum. And so it was incredible to see through Bella, aka Zoe's lens, because she's actively, the industry is very different in her generation. It was much more open to differences, neurodivergency, disabilities. And to see how Bella/Zoe navigates that was empowering. It was an empowering experience. I hope I answered that.
What's one directing habit you stole from another director?
Always act like you know what you're doing, even when you don't. So if someone comes and asks you something, make a decision. Make it in the moment. Okay.
What surprised you most about yourself while making that film?
I think I didn't know. There was a part of me that naturally takes command, right? So that wasn't something that I have very strong ideas and opinions and vision, but also I really enjoy working collaboratively, part of a team. So that was actually really fun. We had, a strong team of producers, and then we had strong, most of my department heads were much more experienced in what they've done than my role as a director. So the collaborative aspect was, that was good. That was something I really enjoyed.
What's a note a director gave you that changed your acting forever?
Oh, that's good. I think some of the funnest just have fun. I think as actors, sometimes we approach it with so much technical craft, right? Because it's so hard to know when you're gonna book or when you're not gonna book. So I think the most important note was always, just go have fun. So if you're not having a good time, why are you doing this? Because the actor's role is actually the easiest on set. Yeah.
When did you first think, oh wow, I can actually do this for a living?
As a writer, or not as a writer, as an actor or a director? Probably as an actor. I booked right away, so it was really easy. And then I recognized that I think I had like an innate sense of how to manage myself on a set. How other people saw me. I liked making people laugh. I enjoy entertaining others. And then I think I have a love for humanity, for people, for exploring the human psyche.
If we opened your camera roll right now, what are the last 3 pictures?
It's gonna be my dogs, Tommy and Maymay. It's going to be travel. I just got back from seeing my dad and my aunt in Taiwan. And it's gonna be a selfie. Camera check.
Night shoots or early call times? Pick your poison.
Night shoots, all the way.
Most unexpectedly helpful acting tip you've ever received?
Listen and react. Be present.
What's a character type you're dying to play that people would never expect from you?
Yeah, I love this. Harley Quinn in The Joker. There's just, I have those sides of myself that I don't always show.
If you could go back and give day one actor you a sticky note, what would it say?
You're doing so good. I love you. Keep going.
You've spoken about masking. What's one way your craft now protects the authentic you?
Oh. Well, I think masking's a safety mechanism wherever I go, right? Because a lot of people on the spectrum are more vulnerable, especially when we're not hiding, some of our differences. It could make us stand out to bullying. I was definitely somebody who got bullied a lot as a kid. So if I was able to hide the nuances around what I knew made me different, it was safer in the world for me to get around. And also doors opened. There's jobs I wouldn't get, rooms I can't get into if I don't fit what people thought I should be.
What's the first role that felt like it let you be fully seen?
Oh my gosh. Violet Rue and As We See It, 100%. Jason Katims. I'm spoiled working with Jason Katims. It's one of the kindest, most genuinely supportive, empowering settings. It was like having an experience of family I didn't know I was missing.
What's the most surprisingly hard thing about comedy?
Holding a straight face when you're dying of laughter inside.
What's the most surprisingly easy thing about drama?
You don't really have to act. You can just show up as yourself.
You get a free masterclass from any artist, living or dead. Who's teaching and what's the lesson?
Oh my gosh. I have so many favorites, but one of my favorites, Charlize Theron. If you've seen her play the evil queen in Snow White and the Huntsman, so by the end of that scene at the end where they destroy the queen, she had me in tears. The way she brought humanity to evil, everything I strive.
Biggest green flag on set?
The PAs are happy and well slept.
Biggest red flag?
The extras are unhappy.
Pitch me your dream indie. Title, logline, and the vibe in 8 words or less.
Oh my gosh. So I've been writing a ton of scripts actually, and I have an amazing, it's a sci-fi, and it has to do with the future and the past and space and aliens and I don't know, maybe Lana Wachowski, Sense8, The Matrix. Yeah.
You've been part of a better representation on screen. What's the next barrier you want to break?
Oh, definitely getting funding. I think OMLR has a feature that's getting funded right now. So funding, give us money, let us put people to work.
What's a myth about autistic performers that you want retired forever?
If I have to hear an autistic person can't act, no thank you. No, not true. Yeah.
You were a Mars One finalist. What's your take to space movie?
Ooh, huge fan of the Dune series, huge fan of Denis. The vision, it literally feels like I'm stepping off a spaceship into the books. Yeah.
What's your take to space comfort food?
It's probably gotta be something really spicy with Tabasco sauce in it. Quesadilla, I don't know. Yeah.
If you could shoot a film on Mars, what's the opening shot?
my feet stepping down from the rover, and it's my footprint on Mars.
What's one thing people don't know about you?
Oh, I had a near-death experience at 18. I don't know if people know what that is. It was wild. It was like travel through a tunnel, end up on the other side completely. I mean, it was amazing. Like merging with the light. Yeah, it was different.
What's a hobby that keeps your brain happy between gigs?
Rock climbing. I love rock climbing, being in nature.
What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done in your life?
I've done a lot of these things. I lived on a 27-foot sailboat for a year. I rode my little scooter all the way to Joshua Tree. It took 6 hours because I didn't know you can't really go on the freeway. I hitchhiked all around the Yucatan. I took like a 24-hour, 25-hour bus ride from Argentina to Brazil.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Oh, it's gotta be Sam Smith's cover of Whitney Houston's, what was that song? He sings a cover, it's so beautiful. How Will I Know? Yeah.
Describe yourself in a hashtag.
Hashtag weird. I'm sorry. I am weird.
If someone stopped you on the street, what's the one question you'd love them to ask?
Tell me about a past life.
What's the scariest thing on your bucket list?
Still want to go to space.
What's the most fun one?
Fun one. Ooh. I want to climb in Patagonia.
Give us your best advice for young actors who feel different in rooms built for sameness.
Sounds cliche, believe it or not, your differences are your superpowers. It's exactly what they want.
What's the biggest misconception people have about autistic performers?
That we're all the same, and that we have no range.
What's the wildest or most unexpected reaction you've had to the film?
How many awards we've won. That we're on an Oscar campaign? Amazing. Thank you.
What does better representation on screen actually look like to you?
Across the board, people get hired not for their disability, their differences, but they could play any role. I think that's important.
What's a stereotype you're tired of dismantling?
Definitely that autistic people and disabled people can't be in the industry. I think that's important.
If you had unlimited budget, what would you add to the film right now?
Oh my gosh. There's so many things I would do different. Soundtrack for one, I would change. Also locations, we would open that up and bring in more cast. Yeah.
How does storytelling let you reclaim power?
Being able to control the narrative, who gets to be seen and heard, and who gets to work and tell the stories.
Who is your biggest inspiration or motivator?
Sounds wild, but my mom and dad at this point, they've overcome so much, and I didn't realize how much of myself came from them.
When you imagine the next chapter of Sue-Ann Pien, what's the vibe?
Play, I don't know, play and slay, girl.
What do you want to let the viewers know?
Come watch the film if you can. It's playing all over. And go out. Don't be afraid to go make your own things happen. Make your own career happen. Go have fun. I feel like you have to be your own biggest fan.
What's your rating of The Sit?
10 out of 10. Fantastic. Oh! Wait. Did I do something wrong?